My name is Stacy Monk. I'm a grade 4 teacher this year at Cedarcrest Elementary School. It's my 24th year teaching. I think I've always wanted to be a teacher, especially after being in the grade 3 class of a wonderful mentor named Madame Book, and from that moment on I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I think teaching, is something that continues to evolve. Through programs, through what we learn about the students and, the way that they learn. Technology's definitely played a huge factor into the way a classroom is run. Smart boards, one-to-one computer technology and what have you. I think one of the biggest differences is the full integration of special needs students into classrooms. The profile of our schools, of our individual classrooms has changed in so many ways. Teachers have had to adapt curriculum and to work different ways in the classroom so that every child's needs are met, so that no one is left behind, so that everyone learns at their own pace. In whichever way they can, and if that means adapting the curriculum 10 different ways in one lesson, 12 different ways in one lesson, that's what we're doing now. A typical day in grade 4, we go through different activities. So some are more individual. The children do silent reading and comprehension. We take on grammar. We do novel studies. They're learning univers social and seeing that I'm a French teacher, concepts in French through different themes. I find that success in my classroom this year anyways, or for the last few years, involves movement. I think schools in particular throughout Canada, throughout North America, are changing very much with integration of special needs students. We have different profiles of children who share the classroom with us, from physical handicaps to mild to severe intellectual handicaps. We have children under the autism spectrum, processing disorders, dysgraphia, dyslexia, ADHD, ADD. I work with the resource teacher in our school as well as the childcare worker in my classroom to make sure that throughout my lessons every different child gets to receive what he or she needs in order to succeed based on their plan. As you probably know, we were on strike at the beginning of this year. We had a few strike days to protest the government's cut of budget, which would directly affect classroom function. We already work with the minimum of resources. For example, one part-time childcare worker in my class to, I want to say 8 to 10 special needs students per group. My idea of a perfect classroom would definitely be more investment in budget, more investment in help, in physical help in the classroom. Somebody who can be there full-time. Ideally, I'd love, it would be a utopia to have more than one person, although that's just not realistic for the way our government works. But to have people circulating in the room looking at helping every single one of our children reach for the stars. And right now, sadly, that's not the case. Not only in my school, not only in my room, like I said before, everywhere in this province, everywhere in this country. We are creating a disservice to all of the students in our country by not making education a priority. Okay. I would absolutely love to see change. I would absolutely love to see the government open up their eyes and see that the children that are sitting in our classrooms right now are the future of this province. These children in my grade 4 class are going to grow up and become employed and pay taxes and give back to the province. Every child is capable of reaching potential, and it saddens me to see that our government believes that that's simply not true.